I'm Paul Beetham. I'm from Loughborough University and I'm a third year Engineering Doctorate research engineer, researching civil engineering and geotechnical engineering. The EngD has helped me, it's given me a new focus on my career. I reached a dead end chasing, arguing about money in consultancy for civil engineering projects, and I wasn't interested in doing that, and I wanted to go back to basics and focus on technical solutions to construction project problems rather than arguing about why they go wrong. And the EngD has allowed me to get back on to the technical focuses and why I sort of fell in love with the area in the first place. At Loughborough, it's a really diverse bag. There are raw graduates straight out of sometimes the university's own civil engineering. There's even a chap who was, I think he was in his 60s that completed his EngD. And then there's people like myself who are sort of mid-career, decided they weren't quite going where they wanted to do. So that there is no sort of typical EngD research engineer at Loughborough. It's a very mixed bag. The real benefit of the EngD is that you work in and around the company that's sponsoring you, or at least I do, and so you are, by working in that environment, you see their day-to-day problems, and you can adapt those problems into your research as it grows and matures. So rather than staying sort of aloof from the problem in an ivory tower or whatever you want to call it, you're there in the day-to-day and interacting, and you don't go off on a tangent that maybe academia might think is the solution, but ends up being useless to the day-to-day people, the people on the ground. And that's why I find it particular use to work in and around the sponsoring company. The industry partner is, I suppose, there to have a problem solved, and without sort of clearly putting across what the problem is, you can't really help them to solve it. Obviously, there is a financial role that they play. They do provide some finance. The real key to the industry partner is to be interested and involved in the research project. If they don't put in to the project, then they can't expect to get out. It's the garbage in, garbage out. So it has to be a cooperation effort, and unfortunately I have the benefit of an involved industry partner, and therefore hopefully my research will be of much benefit to them in the long term. In the future, at the moment, I hope to continue in the topic I'm working in, and hopefully with the company that sponsors me. But the future is a big question mark, and it will be what it will be. But hopefully it will be interesting and not a dead end that I was chasing previously.